on Monday Munchies. My name is Becky and I am the creator, the editor, the everythinger of Monday Munchies and the overarching project Crossing Borders. Today marks week 2 in our Peru month, so we're exploring the country even further by making a drink. I don't think we've made a drink so far. We are making a drink called Chicha Morada, which reminds me of a sangria, but non-alcoholic. So to guide us through the process of making a Chicha Morada, we are using the website acozyKitchen.com, and the author of this recipe is either Adrianna or Adrianna. So we are going to follow Adrianna's recipe, and I'll meet you over at the counter for the ingredients. See you there. And here we are at the counter. I just realized my nephew's little gorilla was hanging out with us. So he's gonna hang out with us, I think, the whole time, because he's probably in the other shot, and if he's not, well, he is now. And I like my nephew, so he's gonna hang out right here with us. Little orange gorilla. He calls it a key for monkey. I know it's not a monkey, but we're working on it. He's 2.5, okay? I also want to let you know, I am drinking coffee again. This mug, super cute, is from my best friend who likes to remain anonymous because she likes her privacy online. So I will not say her name, but she's been my best friend since kindergarten, and she got me this mug. And it's filled with my favorite coffee ever, which is the chocolate raspberry from Bones Coffee Company. And I have this white chocolate mocha creamer or something in it. It's freaking delicious, let me tell you. So this is my wake up drink before this drink, because this drink has to chill. It is served cold. So what we have are 15 ounces of this dried purple corn. I did have to get this on Amazon. Oh, look it even has Peru right there. Can you see? It even has Peru right there. So you need 15 ounces of dried purple corn. You might be able to find this in any like Hispanic grocery markets or anything like that near you. I just got mine on Amazon. They do call for a whole pineapple. My mom made fruit salad yesterday, so I stole some of her pineapple because we only really need the fruit part to top the drink with. So I didn't need the whole pineapple for that. What you mainly need it for is these scraps. You want to keep the peel of the pineapple because that's going to go into the drink while we're boiling it. Get in there, pineapple. And add a citrusy pineapple flavor to it, and then we get rid of it, discard it. But you want to use everything. A lot of countries do that. We don't do that so much in America, or in the US, I should say. So we'd be using everything today. So we're gonna use the peel as well as the peel from an apple because it's all covered up by these pineapples. I swear there's apple in here. So we're gonna use this apple peel. You needed 1 green apple also for the topping, which is mixed in here with the pineapple. So we have our scraps from all of that. You have 3 cinnamon sticks, 5 cloves, they're very tiny, and they're whole cloves. You have a 1/2 cup of lime juice, which took me about 6 limes, 1.5 cups of sugar. Adrianna said there wasn't a lot of sugar in this recipe and you could add more. This looks like a lot of sugar. Maybe because of how much it makes in the long run. It's not. What's the name? And then here you have 16 ounces of water. Doesn't say whether it has to be warm water, cold water, it just says water. So, and that's it. It's a fairly simple recipe, at least. Hey, there's a little pineapple in there. Get out of there. It's a fairly simple recipe, at least at first glance here. But it is a pretty traditional recipe and something they drink very often. So this drink actually originated in the Andean mountains. A lot of the recipes that I could find information for this month seemed to originate from the Andean mountains with the indigenous peoples. So that's pretty cool. Now the people of Peru drink this all across the country. They enjoy it everywhere. and it's pretty common to find. In fact, now you'll even find it bottled and pre-made. And actually the sales, according to Wikipedia, so I don't know how accurate this is, but according to Wikipedia, the consumption of Chicha Morada has actually become that of Coca-Cola in Peru. So it's that popular. Good on you, Chicha Morada. So we're gonna go ahead and take all of these ingredients, head over to the stove where we're gonna boil them up, except for these. These are the toppings, so we're gonna leave those here. Goodbye pineapple, goodbye regular apple. We'll see you over there in a minute. All right, everybody, we are over at the stove. We have the gorilla friend. He's gonna be watching to make sure we put everything in correctly. I wish I had a llama, because Peru's animal is the llama. All right, but what we're gonna do is pour in that 16 ounces of water. The 15 ounces of purple corn. All in there. Ooh, sorry, buddy. The peels from the pineapple and the apple. There we go. Now it's all like in there. We're gonna add the lime juice. The sugar, which I'm wondering if I should have added first, but here we are. The 3 cinnamon sticks and the 5 cloves. Make sure those sneak into the bottom down there. Give it a little shake. I'm gonna stir it a bit just to get the sugar down there, because that was, I feel like I should have added the sugar in first to the water. But like a doofus, I decided to not do that, which is fine. It'll get in there eventually. We're gonna put this over a high heat, and then once it gets to boiling, we're going to put it on a low heat to simmer for 45 minutes. So not the most exciting recipe, but I think it's pretty cool that we can make a traditional recipe that originated in the Andean mountains. I think that's really neat. Ooh, we boobling. We burbling. We're bubbling. We're boiling. I'm gonna let it get to a little bit more of a rolling boil, maybe. This seems like it's probably good. Oh, there we go. It smells like maybe a sangria. This reminds me of the sangria, I think, when it's cold, but when it's warm, it's actually reminding me more of like a mulled wine. I think it's the cinnamon in there with the fruit and stuff. It smells good. It smells really good. So we're going to, I misspoke earlier, we're going to put this on a medium-low heat, not a low heat, and we're gonna let this simmer for 45 minutes. So not much to do or see in those 45 minutes, so we'll see you back there then. All right, so this has about 8 more seconds left on there. 3 more, 2, 1. There we go. So all we're gonna do now is strain this into a bowl, and we're gonna let it come to room temperature. And then after it comes to room temperature, we're gonna pop it in the fridge. And after we pop it in the fridge, we're gonna let it cool, and then we're gonna drink it. So let's strain all these goodies right out of here. Okay, we have our steaming hot Chicha Morada. It is, I don't know if you can tell, but it is steaming. So what we're gonna do is let it cool at room temperature. Then we're gonna pop this in the refrigerator and let it cool until it's cold, and I will see you back to try a little sip. See how it tastes. I'm pretty excited. It does smell straight like a mulled wine. So I think once it's cold, we add the pineapple, the apple, it's gonna be extra delicious, and I think at that point it's gonna taste like a sangria because it'll be cold. So, I'm excited. My coffee is gone. I am ready to drink this, but we have to wait. So I'm gonna wait. Okay, We have our Chicha Morada out of the fridge. I will tell you right now, it's probably not quite cold enough, but I'm tired of waiting. I'm ready to drink it. So we're gonna get that all prepped over here. So we have our beautiful cup. I'm gonna go ahead and just ladle some of that in there. Well, it's like thick. Thicker than I expected. I'm gonna put this back in the fridge and grab our apples and pineapples. Yum. So I'm just gonna get a few pieces of deliciousness. Here's our chica morada. Cheers. That's really good. Ooh. I am gonna let these little pieces of fruit, let me get out of there, maybe it'll focus. I'll let those pieces of fruit sit and I'm gonna eat them afterwards. Once they're all like marinated in there and stuff. It does need to sit in the fridge a little longer. As typical, I'm impatient. It's cooled, but it's not cold. So I'm gonna pop this back in the fridge too, and I'm gonna enjoy it a little later on when it's a little colder, but it's very good. I'm very happy with it. That's tasty. So again, this recipe comes to us from Adrianna Adarme from acozzykitchen.com. The link will be in the description below. As always, please make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when our next episode comes out or our next video. It is typically every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, we might put out some videos that are outside of that schedule. Not for Monday Munchies, but just for things concerning the project. Or we are going to Boston later this month. So we'll probably put up some like vloggy type things on YouTube and stuff like that, so you won't necessarily know they're there unless you hit the notification bell, so get on that. Also in the description below you will find links to our Patreon. Please check that out. It's super cool. We have exclusive Crossing Borders merch that's not available to anybody else, or it's available early before anybody else can purchase it. We also have prints. You get exclusive access to 1 to 2 recipes per month at the Gap Year tier. It is the most expensive because it does take some time to get these films edited, to buy the extra ingredients, all that stuff. So it is at the most expensive tier. You can always up your membership for a month and then go back down if you want to check that out. You'll not only get this month of Peru's extra videos, but also our backlog from Japan, Greece, and France. So totally worth checking out. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one, and take care, have a wonderful day, and be good to each other. Bye guys.